I want to do, and I want to see more community involvement.
Right.
You
Right.
know, if you see the Sunshine Orange Task Force, right? We've got a lot of acknowledgement out there right now.
Right.
Everybody know what is sunshine, you know,
Right.
because we promote ourselves.
Right.
We promote the Sunshine Orange Task Force. I used to serve in the EOT Commission, that's the Education and Outreach Training
Right.
Committee. And the one thing that we do is we educate people. We educate the
Mm-hmm.
public, saying that, hey, you know, there is sunshine out there. There is a task force, and the meeting is held every Tuesday of end of the month, every Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And please come by and check us out and know what we do.
Right. Right. Right.
And that's what I want to do. I want to bring more education to the Broadmoor community about the police commission,
Right. Right.
so they could have more active role and
Mm-hmm.
participate in the government process.
Do you think that the community is involved now with, you mentioned earlier that there might be a disconnect perhaps between the public that is being served by the police commission and the police department, that majority of the people in this district are immigrants and minorities who have a fearful sort of detached relationship with the police force. So you running for these commission appointment, do you think that would bridge that gap?
Oh yes, Myrna, this is a very good, excellent question. And the one thing I did in the beginning is I did a event. I did a martial arts event on March to bring the community. It's a free event, you know, sponsored by me.
Right.
I brought out martial artists. I brought out celebrities, right? And actually, I did it with the National Latino Peace Officer Association.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah,
right,
and
right,
so
right.
so basically, we decided to, hey, let's get these martial arts to do demonstrations,
Right.
just to educate people out there, saying that, hey, let's there's alternative like martial arts to say, hey, there's an event here,
Right.
and I'll bring with the National Latino Peace Officer Association, we're
Right.
bringing a show, right, of martial arts,
Right.
and we get the community together.
Right.
The key thing of this martial arts event is to bring the Broadmoor resident to this event to really get to know each other.
Right.
Of course,
Mhm.
acknowledge hey, I'm the resident here too.
Right.
I lived here for this long, or
Right.
and just give another show saying that, hey,
Right.
with the National Latino Peace Officer Association and the Hanley Chan for Broadmoor Police Commission
Right.
event, right, we will throw something spectacular. We had football player Eric Wright and
Oh,
Guy
uh-huh.
McIntyre to sign autographs for the
Wow.
kids, and actually for the community.
Right. Right.
So basically, it was a free event. It is for the community, and we had actually Vern Glenn from Clown 4 News, the sportscaster, came in,
Wow.
being our MC.
Right. Right.
And you know, we had a lot of fun. You know, the community had a lot of fun.
Right.
The Broadmoor resident say, "Wow, you know, we never had these events here before."
Right. Exactly.
So basically, I brought something new to the community, and I
Right.
brought something beneficial, and to show them that, hey, you know, Broadmoor Police Commission is here, and you know, we care about the community.
Right. Right.
And I did another event, the pet event,
Mhm.
that was thrown on July.
Mhm.
That we throw it for the pet community.
Right.
People, I understand that a lot of Broadmoor residents have pets, and so I thought, say, what's a good idea to bring people together is
Right.
throw this pet event. So
Right.
this pet event was extraordinary.
Right.
You know, we had a lot of pet lovers there in the Broadmoor community,
Right.
and we, you know, of course, another thing, we brought the community together.
Excellent. Now, a lot of people are not familiar with Broadmoor. What is that territory? Where is it in relationship to Daly City or?
Yeah. So
Okay,
basically,
so what is
it's
the area?
unincorporated
Uh-huh.
Daly City and Coma.
Okay.
The history goes way back when Broadmoor used to be a bigger territory. And then Daly City started eating it, and annexing it. So basically, the Broadmoor people felt that we don't want to belong to Daly City.
Yeah.
We want to belong to our own
I don't
area.
blame them.
Yeah. So basically, they kept that as an unincorporated San Mateo
Oh, I
County.
see. Oh, okay.
And of course the Coma side, there's unincorporated Coma, and they're part of the Broadmoor Police Protection District, and they have their own police department. So basically, the fire is outsourced to the Coma Fire Department, and a lot of things are outsourced because the Broadmoor Police Department, right? It used to be the sheriff used to control it, but the San Mateo sheriff is all the way in Redwood City. So basically, to respond, right? Daly City Police Department wouldn't respond, and Coma wouldn't respond, right? So the sheriff was the law enforcement group of this unincorporated Broadmoor, and that's how the Broadmoor Police Department formed. So they have their own protection district, their own police department. Yeah.
How many police officers are there for Broadmoor?
It's 11 full-time. I think 11 or 12 full-time officers, and basically it's run by reserves because there's a lot of reserve police officers, volunteer police. They volunteer their time for free, and I got endorsed by the National Reserve Police Officer Association.
That's excellent.
So the RPOA endorsed me. I think was on July, and they say that wow, this guy. He has the experience to run this district and be a very good police commissioner.
Right. Excellent. And you serve in the military too?
Yes.
How old are you?
Oh wow, I'm actually Well, I'm pretty old, not that old, but I'm still. You can say I'm in the 30s.
Oh yeah, all right. So you serve in the military? What the army?
The Navy and the National Guard.
Oh my goodness! Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I have military experience, and of course, I love serving. In defense of America. America's my country.
Right.
And right now, I'm living in it. I like to serve my country, and I'm proud to serve my country.
Oh, that's an excellent background. So then, with Broadmoor, describe the community a little bit. Is it like a very tight-knit type of community? Is it like the Good Old Boys Network type thing, or?
Well,
is it like?
It's been changed. I guess there's a lot of like I said, a lot of minorities moving into especially the Filipinos. There's a lot of Chinese. There's a lot of Latinos.
Oh, okay.
And we have a vast minority group. I think there's Russian, there's Indian. There's Pakistani. There's a lot of minorities growing, and especially we're so close to San Francisco, and then San Francisco is a big minority city, and the population of San Francisco is really huge, and of course the minority population is even huger.
Right.
So and the one thing I want to see in our police department, right, is the language access program like the San Francisco has.
Right.
They just implemented in the San Francisco Police Department. They implemented the first language access program, saying that the officers must, and it's written in the DGO, the Department of General Orders, that if they encounter a minority that does not speak English, right, they must. It's a mandatory must contact a interpreter.
Okay.
To go in and speak their language.
Right.
So they could have a better communication.
Right.
And if you see San Francisco recently, there was a shooting of a minority because they couldn't get that language.
Right.
They couldn't communicate because that guy was hysterical and was speaking a different language. and unfortunately,
Well, what sort of language were they speaking?
I think it was Chinese.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could correct me if I'm wrong, but I
Right,
think it
right.
was Chinese.